Hi everyone, I am Liz. This is Rusty Windmill Designs and thank you for stopping by. Coming at you this morning with something I'd meant to do a couple of weeks ago and just never got done. My life's been a little crazy this month and I just kind of fell through the cracks. So I wanted to let you know 5 things that I will not be buying in 2022 as I am on my debt payoff journey, and 3 things that I will still be buying even though it may cost a bit more money than what you would normally expect. I do apologize for the wet hair and the way I kind of sound. It's first thing in the morning. I just got out of the shower. It's actually the first moment I've had time to sit at home, be decompressed, have the energy to do anything. So we're doing this now. I have been especially the last week, all I have done is go to work and come home and go to bed. That's all I've done. So, all right, so 5 items I will not be buying in 2022. The first one is haircuts or spa treatments. Anything that you would get at a hair salon or a beauty salon, I will not be purchasing. I actually don't normally do that anyway. It's just not something I have ever really been one to spend money on. I quit paying to have my hair cut several years ago and I just do it myself. You can tell I do it myself. It is not professionally styled. But with the cost of getting a small trim, I'm willing to have crooked hair and do it myself and spend 0 money. I will not be buying clothing from retail outlets. There is a little asterisk on that, in that I will be still buying underwear and things like that because those are things that you don't buy secondhand, or in my opinion, you don't buy those secondhand, you always buy those retail. But like clothes for work or for home or anything, I will not be buying those retail in 2022. They're expensive enough secondhand. I don't need to be buying them firsthand. The third item that I will not be buying is retail furniture. I am on the hunt for some new furniture, but I have decided that I am not buying new furniture from retail. I will scour marketplace, secondhand stores. If it's something that I have to give some love to, I can give some love to it. In fact, I have a project right now that I am currently very slowly giving some love to a vintage rocking chair that is in very sound condition, but it just needs some love. So number 4 is kind of an yay. In 2020, I will not be buying coffee beans. I will still be buying coffee. I do enjoy fresh ground coffee more than I do the store-bought ground stuff. So in a way, this is a little bit of a sacrifice for me. And number 5, I am not going to be paying for Netflix, Hulu, or movie rentals or buying movies online. I have not had Netflix for well over a year. I've never had Hulu, and I do fine without those. I'm actually just fine with watching YouTube, and I have Amazon Prime because I do have my Prime membership. So with those 2, I do fairly well, but occasionally I do either buy a movie or rent a movie online, and I'm not doing that this year. And I'll just stick with the Amazon Prime and the YouTube, and if it's not there, then I don't need to watch it. All right, so those are the 5 items that I know I will not be purchasing in 2022, but there are 3 things that I will be buying that maybe are some high dollar items, and I'm still going to buy them. So those things are, number 1, tools. I have very recently, within the last year, gotten very interested in redoing furniture, and I'm currently, you are sitting right next to a kitchen cabinet that I am building that will house my garbage cans, and has a pull-out drawer. And at the moment, my garbage is underneath the sink and it's a disaster. But I'm building a cabinet, and I'm doing it from salvaged wood. I bought an old junk desk and for $10, and for $3, $4 of that wood, I have almost completely built a cabinet. And it takes some tools and materials to be able to do that. And I've got some other projects that are going to require some tools. So I will not restrict myself from buying a tool if I think I need it, because to do certain things, you do have to have the proper tools, or close to the proper tools. Sometimes I'm close enough, I'll make what I have. I'll get what I have, make do, but sometimes it's best just to have the proper tools and to be able to do it. So I will not keep myself from buying my tools that I'm using to build stuff. Number 2, I will continue to buy food. And that's kind of a no-brainer. Everybody's going to buy food. But, however, I'm not going to be buying the cheapest food on the shelf. It's recently gotten more apparent that I have some sort of reaction to gluten, or certain gluten items, specifically wheat. Anytime I have food with wheat in it, I tend to end up with a very stuffed up head. So I am going to have to adjust my diet. I have been meaning to for quite some time. Anyway, because I do have some other goals and needs that I need to do, but this has made it apparent that those goals and adjustments are going to be a bit more expensive than I had originally meant for them. So there is that, and I do plan on doing a series about the changes and how I'm able to budget that in with my very small food budget. I don't have a very large food budget, and I am going to do my best to fit these into that budget. So I do plan on doing a series on that. I just, with everything going on, I just haven't been able to start it. Soon, very soon, hopefully. And the third thing that I will continue to buy, or will not keep myself from buying, I suppose I should say, are fake plants or decor items. Over the last year, I came to the conclusion that I am more of a fake plant than a real plant person. I just don't take care of them good enough for them to flourish in my home. The only thing I've been able to keep alive is an aloe plant, and it's on the brink of death constantly. I rarely water it, and I think that's probably the only reason it's still around, but it is not looking good, because it does occasionally need water and it doesn't get it from me. And decor items, I would like to have pretty things in my home. I will, and I do plan on redoing some things and resituating things. I have several home projects in the works. I have my cabinet. I have 6 other projects that are in the works that I just haven't gotten around to. If you want to see me do those, let me know. It might be the only way I'm able to accomplish it, is if I put a camera on it. That is the 3 things that I will continue to buy, even though I am on a debt-free journey. So what are some things that you guys are not buying or will continue to buy? Leave me a comment below. Thank you so much for being here, and I do appreciate each and every one of you for coming and hanging out with me and letting me be weird and awkward, because that's the reality of my life, as I am weird and awkward, and I fully embrace it. I also should be doing budgeting videos this week. I actually haven't sat down and written out my budget. um, I got paid yesterday. I don't have the cash to do my cash stuffing. I do have some, but I don't have the full thing, so I might just do my sinking funds. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, thank you for sticking with me through this video, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.